Hello, it's me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. And today's pick a card reading is what you can expect in the upcoming 30 days. Now, this reading is timeless. Whenever you stumble upon this reading, then this is going to start for the next 30 days for you. Now, this is a pick a card reading, like I said earlier. And with the pick a card reading, you can look at the timestamp down below to pick which one you want to do for your reading. There are 4 different piles. Pick a pile that you want to have for your reading. You can pick more than one. It's all up to you and what your intuition tells you. For the first pile, we have, each of these are tarot decks, by the way. And for the first pile, we have the Orion's Animal Tarot. And the crystal we have for this pile, Hermitite. For pile 2, we have the Dark Heart Tarot, and this is the Amethyst. For pile 3, we have the Pastel Journey Tarot, and this is the Fluorite Crystal. And for pile 4, we have the Tarot of the Divine with the Lapis Lazuli Crystal. You can also choose your pile using the numbers because some people love using numerology. And now go ahead and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And you picked the Hematite. This is supposed to improve your strength of will. It can help you overcome bad habits or negative thoughts, all while improving that self-confidence and creating some courage for you guys. It also can help if you have it around your home to create like a relaxing effect. Let's get started on your reading. First, I want to first look up what is that you shouldn't bring up from last month or the last 30 days, because you don't want to bring any baggage, okay, to your future. So let's see what we have here. We have the 3 of Swords. You don't want to bring any heartbreak, any sorrow, any grief, any anxiety, just like loss and grief, really. So you don't want to bring that, any negative emotions from a heartbreak. Don't carry that on to the next 30 days. The Queen of Swords is also very passionate, compassionate, and very strong. So there is some strength here and some new passions here. And maybe you were heartbroken from that. Or you were heartbroken. Someone who is a fire sign, so like a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Maybe a female fire sign broke your heart, or someone who's very enthusiastic, very passionate, very driven. They broke your heart, and you want to carry that on to your next 30 days because you want to have that confidence. Let's see what we have for the coming up 30 days for you guys. Very strong female energy, regardless of what it is, and they broke your heart in some kind of way. And look at this, we have the Leo, and I said Leo. I'm going to pull the cards and then I'll read them all to you so I can see what it is. Okay. Oops, let me line them up here. So we have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a celebration of some sort. Maybe even a wedding could be coming up. This is definitely like some party coming up in the next 30 days, a reunion, some gathering, some stability, structure in your community, structure with your family, structure in your home, a sense of belonging, but very positive card here. And there's some type of milestone celebration, either a marriage or it could be like a graduation here, right? So could be with the young fire sign. We've got a lot of fire energy here, but this could be with the young fire sign. This is Aries fire too. Okay, so it could be with the young fire sign. So a young Leo, a young Aries, a young Sagittarius could be getting married, could be graduating, or there's some type of celebration or reunion, or maybe stability with the energy of your passion and your drive. Page energy is always earth and fire, Page of Wands. So there is some grounded energy and passion happening. There's some stability and enthusiasm happening here. Okay. So the Page of Wands is very adventurous. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could be someone who embodied and who has the fire energy, because, we know people and we just know their sun sign, but there's more to a person just their sun sign. So it could be a young person who is adventurous, very excited. They have fresh ideas. They're very cheerful. They're very energetic. They're fearless because fire energy is very courageous, very extroverted energy, and they bring stability and structure in your life. Some just new ideas and someone who's going to motivate you for some big goals. And they're very practical with it, okay? Because it's earth and fire. So this brings stability into your life, or this brings some type of achievement into your life that makes you feel secure and stable. So look forward to that coming up in the next 30 days. Now, the Strength card, this is a major arcana. So, and it's in a center, somewhat of the center of, this is the center of your reading. So let me scooch this over here. This is in the center of your reading, and it's major arcana. This is Leo energy. This is expect the unexpected energy. Okay. So this is so interesting because this card is usually an 8, and this card is not the right number. Anyway, so that's throwing me off. 10, 11. It's like a master number of new beginnings. So this is the Strength card, and the Strength card represents Leo. And what you have with Leo energy or the Strength is courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, self-confidence, inner power. You have compassion and strength coming on. So like you have the patience with your strength. You're not just like, oh, I'm taking over. But when you have this in a reading, there's usually inner strength. And there's going to be some inner strength coming up, especially when there is some danger or distress coming up with you in the next 30 days. It looks like you need to practice this inner strength and its confidence and fearlessness when it comes to this tower situation. And there's going to be an abrupt change in your life coming up in this next 30 days. The tower normally represents disaster, destruction, upheaval, chaos, trauma, sudden change. And you need to be fearless. You need to practice your strength. Also, too, whenever I see this card, you need to release and let go and let God. Release, let go, and let God. Go with the flow. When, we don't like change. And when there is change, then we need to let go and let God. Also, this card also represents like you depending on a structure that wasn't dependable. The structures that you should be depending on are your logic, your intuition, your passion, your creativity, your spirituality. What else? Your sense of love. Okay. Nurturing. These are the tools that you should really be depending on, and you're depending on a false structure. So be ready of some changes coming into the next 30 days. Just know what's false, and that you can determine your own value, not the structure. Okay. So, but practice the strength. And this is a major arcana. This is in the center of your reading. So it's going to be pretty big. Now, this is the energy of being stalemate. Like you can't make a decision. You're not moving forward. And then we have the Empress, and the Empress is like beauty and self-care. So take some time out to really take care of yourself when you are stuck in a decision. The Two of Wands usually means that there's a difficult choice. You're stuck in the middle. Maybe there's hidden information. And when you have that, you need to practice this Empress energy. And it's very divine, feminine energy, okay? It's very creative. This is the energy of like making your home beautiful, putting flowers in your home, taking a bath, nurturing yourself, practicing self-care, whatever self-care may look like. It could be even like therapy, like getting your feet done, thinking in abundance, being out with nature, because it is Libra energy, Venus. This is Venus. So really also socializing and naturally attracting things. Okay. So when you are stuck, tap into that feminine energy. Really take in, and a feminine energy is going to receive. They're not going to give. So really receive whatever gifts that are naturally flowing to you, because that's what Venus would do. Really take into things that you are naturally attracting. If there's a decision and you're stuck in the middle, who's naturally gravitating to you? That is the answer to that coming up in the next 30 days. Now, the Emperor is Aries, and also it's very focused. It brings stability. It's a leader. It's a boss. Okay. And we have, with this boss energy and the structure, we need to stick to our core values, not conforming to anything, really sticking to your traditions. Also, this could be like original way of learning, traditional way of studying, the traditional way of belief. Okay. Also very Taurus energy. It's not moving. It's very fixed. This is Aries energy. It's very cardinal, and it's going to get it started. So when you get things started, when you are being a boss, when you are being a leader, also when you're like number one and on top, remember to stick to your core values and your core beliefs and your traditions. Okay. That's what we have coming up this month. Also, it could be Aries and Taurus very strong in your life. Yeah, but there looks like there's some culmination. There's some like celebration of some sort happening. There's going to be something that switches up your life. There's going to be a decision that you can't make, or you're stuck in the middle of two things and you need to go what naturally attracts to you. Here, let me get a little more confirmation with this boss. No, I'm going to add one more. It looks like there's a competition going on between these two here. So, there's a competition between the Aries and the Taurus, or there's a competition between the boss and the person who wants to stick to their core beliefs. Okay. The structure and not conforming with the structure. So, just be aware of that coming up this month. Let me pull some cards for you guys. Let me fix this here. I'm going to pull them first. Metamorphosis. This is all about transformation. Things are different now. So it's time to change. It looks like here when you have this celebration from your past, it's time to embrace the change here. Metamorphosis is like shedding that old skin and bringing the new skin. Definitely it's healing energy. Again, with healing, rejuvenate, which is also healing. So this month is all about healing for you. It's safe to stop and change. Things are different now. Here we have letting go, releasing and forgiving, soften and move forward. Release, don't let go of the anger, take in the water of soft energy, being very feminine, and really read the room around you, really go off of your intuition. This month looks like it's going to be major transformation for you and about releasing that past. Follow the stream, be very dedicated, trust the future, trust the rivers, trust the ocean, trust your intuition, trust your feelings, trust your emotions this month, especially regarding this energy here. Let go whatever is the past of the other decision. Maybe you didn't go with that person, but it's about forgiving and letting go and releasing and moving forward. And when it comes to here, this is going to rejuvenate you, this sudden change, and it's going to bring some healing for you, and be ready for this past to bring this healing here. Okay. Because things are different from this heartbreak. Let me pull a last few cards for you, pile one. We have peace. This month I am being of love, and I release all negative energy. Be ready for that. And we have humor. Go out and laugh. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, even though you have this energy that's very deep and not superficial. All these cards here under it. But it's about having peace and harmony. So having this moderation, of being deep and having some simple laughter. Lastly, we have this month is I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So don't be in denial, okay? Don't go too far off of not really accepting what's going on here. Acknowledge the fear that you have, and be fearless at the same time, but acknowledge the fear, but yet at the same time, release the fear and replace it with insight of awareness, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want more additional to this reading, I do have one-on-one availabilities for you. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started. You picked the amethyst, and the amethyst is one of my favorite crystals. It's all about the emotional and spiritual body. It's positive. It removes negative energy. It also helps with overall health, this crystal. I keep it in my bedroom to help with my dreams. It encourages in the home harmony and unity as well. So it's great for a home crystal. One of my favorites. And it makes me think, is there some harmony that needs to be done in your home? Something very spiritual with this next coming up 30 days. Now, first, I am going to say what we need to learn from, not we, what you who picked this reading need to learn from in your past, so you won't bring that to the coming up future, and then we'll get into the future. So we have the Temperance, and this is about, alchemy and balancing, and also it could be Sagittarius energy. So if you're a Sagittarius or no Sagittarius, everything in moderation. And it looks like that God has given you this opportunity in the past of maybe a new job, maybe a new way to get money, and you needed to practice balance and not doing too much financially. Not doing too much when it comes to this health journey, not doing too much when God has given you whatever this resource is. You didn't practice moderation, or you need to practice moderation. That is something that you are bringing from your past onto this future month. So please learn this lesson so we can move on to the future. So I'm going to lay all the cards out first. Okay, so we have the Hermit, and our Hermit is Virgo energy, also seeking solitude, seeking knowledge from within. And in the future, either you deal with Virgo or Leo energy, because that's what this is, or you're outside too much and you need to seek solitude within. Maybe there is also could be some success and some light being shined on you being more introverted coming up in the next 30 days and seeking knowledge from within. It will bring you success, and maybe even give you the energy to birth something when you seek solitude. Also, because the Virgo is very perfect, is a self-analyst, maybe analyzing some energy from within, really taking the time to really move slow. And also, too, vice versa, maybe you seeking solitude will make you shine even brighter. And this is feminine energy. So this is very, it's very yin and yang, what's going on here, because this is very masculine. This is like outside, and this is complete opposite, and this is internal. You can see that this is at night and this is in a day. The Sun card is all about vitality and joy and being very optimistic. There's success, like I said earlier. There's confidence. This is also about the truth. Maybe seeking solitude for the truth. Maybe seeking solitude for happiness. Abundance and radiance is what you get. The Sun itself gives us so much life, and maybe you seeking solitude will give you life as well. This also could be searching for self too. So in this upcoming 30 days, you need to seek solitude, do some soul searching, contemplate, withdraw from the outside to get the success. Okay. The Hermit is a seeker for knowledge that comes from within. So being alone, going into that inner voice. Virgo energy is very grounded and mutable. This Leo energy is very fixed and external. It's fire. So there is passion here, and there needs to be passion and fire while being grounded. Okay. So, and being stubborn, but yet still knowing when to change internally. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about walking away from what no longer serves you. The Cups is also water energy, so very emotional. You're dealing with your intuition, internal energy, nurturing, very loving, very compassionate, and maybe to practice some self-love, you need to walk away from what no longer serves you. And then there's some movement. Whenever we have the 8, there is some movement going on. Looks like you're walking away from this lack judgment here, this lack mentality. The 5 of Pentacles is always saying there is not enough resources. That's a mentality though. That's not necessarily true. Usually this card is outside of a church and it's cold, and all they have to do is walk inside because the church doors are open. She's looking down. She's not using her intuition. Yes. So when we're dealing with the 8 of Cups, we're dealing with abandonment. We're dealing with letting go. We're dealing with searching for the truth. Makes me think of Scorpio energy as I'm filming this. It's very, I'm filming this during Scorpio season, and it's always about like change and transformation and walking away and dealing with the hurt to have the light. So letting go, leaving behind something, whatever that is, okay? And it represents being in alignment to your own truth and your instincts, using your intuition to know when to walk away from whatever is disappointing you, okay? It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be money, whatever it is. And clearly there's something here dealing with money. So walking away from the hardships, walking away from isolation, walking away from the thought of isolation, the thought of a loss, the thought of feeling abandoned, adversity, struggling, unemployment, feeling alienated, and disgrace. This card could represent financial stress. Normally when I pull this card, I always think that someone is thinking lack of poverty, lack of self-esteem. It can also signify stress, majorly in the financial department, fearing that you may have lost a job. But it's very much thinking in the lack state of mind, and you want to think not in the lack. This card is saying to have some self-belief and to have faith and to focus on an abundance way of life and to practice gratitude instead of thinking in the lack. Okay, so that is what we have for this. Now, oh, speaking of Scorpio, here we are, Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about transformation and change. It's also about decaying and death. It also represents rebirth, okay? Regeneration. So basically, and you have the skeleton here, and that is such a Scorpio energy. And some people see this card and they think this is the worst card ever. I find it to be very positive because my Scorpio moon seems that there is some healing going on. Whenever you have the death card, you are dealing with Scorpio energy, and Scorpio is here to heal. And it's very annoying healing energy because it's like, no, we are going to deal with those skeletons in the closet. We're going to bring them out. Okay, so let's think of something simple. Let's think of a closet that you hide all your dirty crap in, and you have that Scorpio coming in. Here comes the Scorpio saying, oh, friend, hey, friend, today we are going to clean that closet. No, no, no. You're not going to hide the dirty socks, the dirty laundry, the hoarding. No, we are going to really clean, vacuum, mop, maybe even clean the walls of the closet, because that is something that a Scorpio is going to do. So what is the Scorpio energy? This death energy transforming. Also, I want to say that during Scorpio season, you have that the leaves fall from the trees, it goes into the earth, and through natural science, then it comes back to life. So it's about rebirth as well. It's not just about death, Scorpio energy. So there is death for birth. Okay. Also, you think of the life cycle, and this is usually what people believe. They believe that someone will pass and then someone will come back into the family. So you have that. And when you have that, you have a heartbreak. Okay. So expect a heartbreak when it comes to this transformation. You can expect separation, sadness, grief, sorrow. Of course, it's going to make you emotional and upset. You have some water here. It's going to bring some cloudy judgment. There's just some abrupt disruption here. You're not going to know that this is coming. There's some tears, grief, trauma. There's tension, heartbreak. It's usually with the relationship, or maybe like lack of communication, because the swords is all about communicating, or like not socializing, really communicating. Also mental energy, like an argument could happen, and that could be heartbreaking. But this is the energy of carrying the grief, and there needs to be a change. This heartbreak is going to bring change for you this month. Now, we also have more of these swords, major swords energy for you coming up towards the end. And with the swords, it is all about your mental communication and social. And we have someone who can't sleep. There's some anxiety. There's fear. There's negativity. You're at your breaking point, because we are dealing with the 9. So it means that it's going to end. There's despair, maybe some nightmares, maybe some isolation going on here. This card definitely represents a lot of anxiety. That is like everyone's favorite word to use. Well, here you go. You may have some of that this coming up 30 days. And what do you do with this anxiety? We'll get into that in a minute, but I just want to explain that this card is about limiting beliefs as well. You could be experiencing sleepless nights, or maybe even like depression. This card reveals that we have the power to make a change in our mindset. You don't have to do it alone. You're not alone. Examine the root of the cause of the feelings. And the situation is probably not as bad as it appears, because nightmares, when you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm not being chased by a dragon. So it's really like you're not really dealing with the reality of things. It's just all in your head. And what do we have for you to help in the next 30 days with this anxiety or this depression? You have the Page of Blades. This could be a young air sign coming into your life to help you. And the air sign is usually Gemini. Well, not usually. The air signs are Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. And it could be a young air sign or someone who embodies the young air energy. And whenever we have the Page of Blades, you're dealing with earth and air. So you're dealing with someone who's very grounded and takes their time in communicating. Or you're dealing with someone who is very logical and practical, very practical in their logic. What else do we have with earth energy? Grounded, logical, grounded, practical, very stable energy. So this is someone who's very stable in their communication, very stable with their words, very they're going to be there because they're social, and you can depend on them to be there to socialize or communicate with you. Okay, that is what you have for this coming up. Let's see what else we have for you guys coming up these 30 days. we have immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, and passion. So with this lack of balance or moderation, use everything in moderation when it comes to God giving you new opportunities. You want to learn, okay? You want to learn from this. You want to have some new passions. Maybe take a training course on being, using your introspection and going within, and learning how to practice moderation with this new opportunity. It seems like you need some training here. It will bring new success or some new hobbies or some passion. I can read that more on it actually. Let me pull up. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to pull the cards first and then read them. I'm going to. Okay, so we'll read this card actually. Follow your desire to study and learn. Dive into what fascinates you. Immerse yourself in topics that captivate you the most. Maybe there's something you're passionate about that you're called to deepen your knowledge of through study or learning, or something you want to experience more fully in life. You are being encouraged to increase your wisdom and experience life in a deeper way. So yeah, this is all about learning. I'm someone who loves to read, so maybe you need to take a course, take a class, focus more on that craft. Then here, so you can get the abundance of new opportunities here. And then we have making waves. This card is so pretty. Making waves. The waves are rolling in and they're waiting for you to catch the ride. The winds are at your back now and gently guiding you toward your destiny. There's whispering for you to really enjoy the ride. There are cleared skies coming ahead and the waves keep rolling in. It's impossible for you to miss the opportunity or to not answer your calling. The only risk is that you don't make the most of it and enjoy the ride. So coming up this month, you think you have some sadness, but you need to enjoy the ride. Life is full of amazing experiences. This is an extremely positive and encouraging card. Your commitment is paying off. Your prayers are being answered. This month, you're being supported by forces both known and unknown to you. So people you know and the energies that you can't see. This is most definitely your time. Things have been building up for some time now, and the momentum is all around you, whether you are working on a creative project, having an impact in your professional life, which it looks like you have something here, or creating something in your personal life. This card is confirmation that great success will follow. So put in place whatever you need to make the most of your unique opportunity. Now is also the time to ask for what you want, to let yourself be truly seen. So much is on your side to harvest at this time with this card. So do whatever you need to fully ride the waves of your destiny. Okay, so after seeking in solitude, there is going to be some major success for you. Looks very positive. Even though you are going to go through it. This is the Owls of Avalon. There's healing, returning to wholeness. Ooh, transformation. This card, which this made me think of Scorpio. Here we are, Scorpio. And here we have the word transformation. Do you see that? Some believe that the Owl of Avalon, which is also known as the Owl of Apples and the Owl of the Dead, interesting, is a mythical place of healing that exists beyond the veil. Others say that it exists in the physical. Avalon and its healing spring waters will be defined as Southwest England, and even today, pilgrims travel to the town. So a lot of people go to the island Isle of Avalon to go into the water for healing purposes. It's believed even today, it's believed that the sacred place of healing was once surrounded by water and could only be reached by boat. And it's so interesting that the Scorpio is water sign, and we're dealing with this water energy here. This card is about great healing, and it's an invitation to see that your healing is an opportunity for great transformation, that perhaps the part of you that feel as if they're dying are actually being born anew. This is literally Everything I said. Maybe that healing journey is taking you somewhere truly glorious, somewhere sacred deep within. Major transformation happening for you coming up this month. And then next we have Follow the Stream. This is a card of trust. You may not yet be able to see the future outcome here. You're not able to see it. You may not yet be able to see the future outcome, or perhaps you're not quite sure how to get there or where you're going on the journey. There will be many steps that require faith. This may be one of them. You're being encouraged to find that faith, to keep facing your true north, to follow the streams and let it carry you. So commit to your passions and be dedicated to what you're creating. Keep showing up day after day after day. If you do, before you know it, you'll have created something huge simply by showing up in a small, consistent way. So it's all about taking small steps to complete that full mountain. Okay. So that's what we have for you this month. I'm going to pull a few more cards here for my pal too. We have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So when there is an indecision, you need to tap into your intuition. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Be ready for that. Okay. And remember that this was in the reading. And then we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So I wonder if there's a surgery going on here, because Scorpio energy is about surgery, or if there's some type of healing that can also help you physically. But whatever it is, during this upcoming 30 days, you need to honor the physical vessel that enshrines your soul. So get out, work, go enjoy the sun. Okay, get some vitamin D. And I hope you guys enjoyed your 30-day reading. And until then, I will see you guys next time. If you want more for this reading, go ahead and click the link. I do have availability for one-on-one readings. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. And you picked the fluorite. The fluorite is supposed to help with enhancing mental clarity. It's an excellent stone for removing negative energy. It's supposed to help alleviate stress and confusion, to provide for a more powerful healing with your action of the mind, body, and spirit. So let's remove all the negative energy within the next 30 days and let's have some clarity. Now, before I start this reading, I am going to look and see what we need to not bring into the next 30 days, because, you know, I want to pack light. I would like to pack light, so I would like you guys to pack light, and then we'll see what we have coming up for the next 30 days. So we have the 9 of Cups. Ooh. And we have the Princess. The 9 of Cups is like a wish that you had come true, and it's with this young earth energy. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Also that you were very content or satisfied or very successful with this young earth energy. You had pleasure with the young earth energy, just very satisfied with this young earth energy. But it looks like this is supposed to be baggage. So maybe you had too much stuff, maybe materialistic in some sort, because this could be a material, even though this isn't reversed. This is the baggage that you're not supposed to bring. Usually this is a person with they're sitting here with their arms crossed and they have all these somewhat cups. It kind of look like trophies kind of, and it's like, look at all the material things I have. So maybe the materialism and the young person is spending too much. Don't bring that into the next 30 days. You could be the young earth sign, or you can embody earth energy. This is usually someone who's a planner, or someone who's consistent, someone who is water and earth. So someone who's very nurturing with their stability. I know it sounds very positive, very grounded and loyal, but maybe something here is not supposed to be brought into the future, or just maybe not within the next 30 days. So maybe it could be career or money, something in the pursuits of something tangible here, something physical that you can touch, because this is what this earth energy is all about, the physical. So yes. Okay. Let's see what we have for the next 30 days. And let's see if there's some clarification with that. I'm going to, oh, okay. There's a clarification right there. I'm going to lay out all the cards first. And then okay, so we have here, which I just love this deck. You may think it's kitty or you may think it's gorgeous like me. It's so pretty in person. Okay, so, and I wonder if you picked this deck because you have some Libra placements or you're just feeling a little beauty of aesthetics, whatever. Anyway, so yes, so what we have here is the energy of lack. Not thinking in abundance. The mindset is that there isn't enough here, and that is what you get with this. This person is usually outside of a church and it's cold, and all they have to do is open the doors because the church doors are usually always open. The Pentacles is always representing some type of resource, some type of physical resource. Even it could be your body, whatever you deem as a resource, and you're thinking negative and you're thinking lack, you're thinking and there's not enough for everyone, not enough for us. Usually could be like not enough money financially. Okay. And clearly this materialism is, you can't bring this up in the next 30 days because in the next 30 days, there's a lack of abundance or a lack thought process here coming up. But we have this here, and this is very positive. I mean, I think it's very positive because it's about leaving something behind with no baggage. So leaving this energy behind without baggage. And the swords represent your mind and how you think, also communication, but it's about moving on, departure, there's some distance, accepting the lessons here, and maybe leaving this young earth energy and accepting the lessons that you brought here. There's a transition, change, and releasing the past, not holding on to it. Just a shift in a life, maybe a career change or a living situation, definitely going to change. This lack of mindset, there needs to be a transition into it, okay? And some people sometimes have anxiety, they don't like change, but this is definitely the right decision for the future. Also, there is calm emotions here. So when you have this change, just know that emotionally you'll be ready and you'll be very calm with it, and you'll be very logical. Now, right in the center of your reading, we have this major arcana, and this major arcana is bigger actually than the things here, than these things here that you probably thought were bigger. Major arcana is justice, and justice is all about usually relationships. It's very Libra energy, having harmony and balance, seeing fairness in a lot, seeing both sides equally. Usually people think Libra energy is not strong because they're swaying both sides, but you see here she has the scales, but she's actually trying to have harmony and balance. This also could be representing something with law, and maybe the truth will be set you free. This is also very social energy, and you could be having that coming up in this month. So there could be law, there could be some type of balance, harmony, something with aesthetics as well too, because Libra is about aesthetics. And I say Libra because the justice cards is about Libra. You could also have literally some justice, some truth and law coming out. And also with this Libra energy, with this justice card, we have relationships. Libra energy is always going to need help with a partner. For example, if you need your car fixed, don't do it yourself. Actually seek a mechanic. If you need healing, this is the energy of actually going to a therapist. If you're trying to have a business, do it with someone else who is good at the business. Okay. So that's basically what you have there. And when you have that, maybe you need to do it with a young fire sign. So someone who is earth and fire, someone who is grounded and logical, grounded and practical, or someone who likes to see the tangible results, and at the same time very passionate, very enthusiastic, very driven, very creative. They have the energy, and very young energy. So very slow, but yet like they take their time with their passion. They take their time with their creativity. And you may be working with someone with that, or you may be a young fire sign and you see this Libra energy coming about this month. So, and again, the fire sign, oh, I didn't say the fire sign. The fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. But yeah, very courageous, very external energy. This is very extrovert energy. So maybe you're socializing a lot this month as well, because that's what you get. You have this lack mentality, but you also have in the middle of the reading some fire passion coming up, okay? It could be someone who's adventurous, someone who's exciting, some fresh ideas, cheerful energy. There's fearlessness. There's they're very courageous and brave. Okay. So also we have here the Eight of Swords, the Ace of. So again, we have this fire. So there's some new passion, some new drives, new creativity, new spark of creativity coming up. The ace is always like some inspiration or something new happening. So new inspiration, new enthusiasm, new energy. And then at the same time with this new energy that God is giving you, you have this mentality of feeling trapped or restricted, victimized, maybe paralyzed, helpless, imprisoned or paralyzed. And this is all in your head. This is not really what's going on. You can't really see. The person normally has a blindfold, and you need to take the blindfold to really see what the reality is. And they think they're tied up, and it's not. You know, the ties are really loose and like her hands behind her back, but you can really untie yourself. This is all in your head, or maybe these are the words that you hear and it's not really what's going on. There's actually this new passion that you have here. Yeah, so it's like you think like you're limited, but it's really that you're not seeing the truth of what's really going on in reality. And reality is this month that you do have this new energy, new drive, and new passion, new creativity. You just have to tap into that because God is giving it to you somewhere and somehow this month. And then we have the Cancer. Okay, so in this next 30 days, there's some determination. There's some focus, there's some willpower. You're very driven to move forward. And there's Neptune energy. So Neptune is like you can't see it. There's cloudy judgment. There could be some addictions. It's about what's hidden. Also, this is the Hangman, right? So the Hangman represents Neptune, if you didn't know. But the Hangman is also changing a perspective and looking at it in a different way, or sacrificing something in some way, a martyr energy, stopping to pause and contemplate. So you're moving as fast and you're very driven, but you need to slow down, maybe tap into your intuition, maybe see what's hidden, look at the secrets, see what's beyond this surface level, beyond the world, kind of makes me think, while you're moving forward. Both water energy, both major arcana. So you do have this major energy coming up for you this month. The Chariot also represents Cancer energy, and Cancer is going to get it started. It's a cardinal sign. So it's definitely going to move fast to get things started. At the same time, while they're getting it started, they're tapping into their intuition. They're going off of their emotions and feelings. So it looks like you need to really focus on the water energy while moving forward this month, and changing a perspective on when you move forward, change the way you look at things and really contemplate, go within, because the Neptune energy is seeking solitude. It's not really external. This is all very internal energy. So you have external energy, but going towards the end of the month, you want to focus on internal energy. The Hangman could be lack of direction, because Neptune is lack energy as well, as same as this, like not enough confidence, contemplating, uncertain, waiting, the perspective needs to change. So you do have this with Neptune. And whenever you have the lack, remember to always tap into your intuition, because your intuition is always correct. And at the same time of this lack of direction, you do have the success, you have the ambition, you have the determination, you have the willpower, you have the self-discipline, you have the focus, you have the drive. Okay. So remember to keep driving forward even though you have this lack of focus, this cloudy judgment going on here. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you guys. We have gentle force. Yeah, you need to be persistent. You need to be patient, the long game, and consistent this next 30 days. Ooh, there is a transformation, and you need to embrace the transformation. Things are going to change coming up this month, and especially when you have this is healing, and this could be transformation, and things are going to change, and hopefully for the better. And it may be this long game of having this material. Maybe it wasn't enough, and if you're persistent and consistent, it will be enough. And we have the well maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion. Actually, let me read this one, because this is about being gentle on yourself and not rushing it and taking your time. And this one, of course, is about healing and transformation and really embracing the deepness of things and going beyond the surface level and embracing this, shedding the old skin for the new. And the well maidens, it's about the keeper of harmony and balance. They respect the sacred waters, and as a result, they give plenty. They deliver a message about the importance of these qualities in the ways we treat ourselves and others, and the nature that sustains and support us. They remind us to slow down. It looks like a lot of slowing down here. And offer kindness and respect to others, the earth, and ourselves each day and every day. How can we offer kindness and respect to yourself, the earth, and others today? So really being nice to yourself and slowing down and respect and have kindness and compassion even with yourself and others. And sometimes we take it out on others. It's really that we're taking it out on ourselves. And again, healing. If you are doing this reading this card came out in another reading, both of these, then God is really trying to tell you something. So it's time to heal. It's time to stop, slow down. There's a lot of slowing down this month, not moving fast, really taking your time to slow down and heal and recover from whatever you had, especially from the past, or maybe what you had throughout these 30 days. Let's see what else we have for the 30 days. We have surrender, release control, release your need to control. Surrender, let go, and let God. Happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I am happy on the right path. And then lastly, I'm going to pull this card. We have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And there is some creativity happening for you and some new passions happening for you this month, this next 30 days. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you want more to this reading, you can have an additional individual reading. And I do have availability. It's affordable. So go ahead and check the link down below. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Welcome, Pal 4, to your reading. Let's get started. You picked the lapis lazuli. This crystal can stimulate the third eye, so it's really tapping into that intuition and listening to that inner voice. There's major spiritual wisdom with this crystal. It intensifies the connection between you and the spiritual realm. It helps with your psychic abilities. Let me see, did I show it really well for you? It's often used to remove negative thoughts and anger and encourages harmony and balance for the greater happiness and your well-being. So let's remember that for the next 30 days and let's get started. First, I'm going to pull cards on what we need to not bring. What you need to not bring for the next 30 days. So what not to bring, and then we'll get into what you need to bring. So, we have some very negative energy, and don't bring this baggage, of course. So we have the moon. The moon is about the darks, the secrets, what's hidden, and fear. Also illusions. Okay, so don't bring that baggage. And then here, it looks like there was some, the secrets could be some addictions of some sort, maybe materialism. This can represent addictions. Did I say addictions already? We know that this card already can be very, very negative. There could be some oppression, obsession, even it could be dependency, limitation, powerlessness, and being excessive. So let's not bring that baggage onto the next 30 days, okay? Release that baggage, release the fear, release the darkness, release the illusions, release the addictions, release the sense of powerlessness, the sense of being excessive. All that dark energy, we're not bringing that into the next 30 days. Let's see what we have for the next 30 days. I'm going to first lay the cards out and then discuss them because I like to see them as a whole. Two. Oh, we'll put this here. No, we'll put one more. Put this here. Okay, so we have here coming up in the next 30 days, we have some major intuition, maybe a new love interest coming up. With the Empress, there could be a love interest. The Empress is all about love. It represents Venus, and the Page of Cups is definitely about love. So there could be some major love interest going on. Doesn't have to mean love in relationships. It could be love of a child who is a water sign, or loving your dreams, being sensitive, that inner child. Head in the clouds when it comes to socializing, head in the clouds when it comes to your sense of self-care and divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is very receiving, okay? Not taking, and beauty and abundance. So you have this love. It could be a new love for nature as well. A new love for socializing. Venus loves to socialize, loves art. A new love for art and creativity, a new love for spirituality as well, a new love for nurturing and taking care of others. So that is what you have coming up. And then you have the energy of studying, making that money, okay? Happiness is very positive, very happy with family, happy with the love of family, studying the money and advancing some money in some way. This is very slow energy. This is earth sign male too. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but it's very slow. It's going to take its time. Very grounded energy when it comes to its health, cares about its health, cares about cleanliness, cares about tangible things and resources. So it doesn't have to be the earth sign. It could be a person who cares about those things. And at the same time, there is this abundance here. So there's happiness, homecomings, fulfillments, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony. So there's money being made, and all of this is with the family. So money being made with your family, the family's being healthy, the family is being grounded and practical. All that's coming up. And then we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. This is a major arcana. This is a major arcana. These are major arcana. So these are big factors in your life. And this is in the center. This is more in the center of the reading here. And the High Priestess is spiritually intelligent. There's spiritual wisdom, listening to the inner voice, and just major intuition, spirituality, listening to that inner voice and that inner guidance. And when you have that this month, you are going to, again, love. The Ace of Cups is bringing new love. God is bringing us a new opportunity to you. So there could be some new emotions, some new feelings, maybe an awakening of some sort, with creativity, with spirituality, and your intuition. So your intuition is going to be at ultimate high. coming up in the next 30 days. And then we have Sagittarius energy, and the temperance represents Sagittarius. So very optimistic, very large scale. Everything it touches, it expands it, and it's very lucky, very optimistic. Also, moderation in everything you do. Practice alchemy. Don't do too much. But it looks like, it looks like travel actually. It looks like in the next 30 days that there's going to be some travel, because Sagittarius in the world is travel. This is almost like the same thing. Or meeting someone or doing something culturally, because the world is the world, of course. Could be the internet, expanding yourself when it comes to the internet, practicing moderation when it comes to the internet, practice moderation when it comes to traveling. But I see here, and it's like yelling at me, that there is some major travel, or there's something going on that's dealing with multicultural things, higher learning as well. The world is also a culmination or ending of things. So like ending the expansion of something coming up this month. So we have that. Then we have the Five of Cups, and there's a new journey. There's a grief happening, and this grief is going to bring some new journey here. The Five of Cups usually means that you lost. There was a loss, grief, disappointment, sadness. You're mourning something. There's discontentment. You're feeling let down, and the Fool is starting this new journey. So this is going to start a new journey for you. It's very Aries energy. Also Uranus, expect the unexpected. There's infinite possibilities on this new journey. It's going to bring you sadness, but the new journey is going to start over. Okay. Be ready for that. And life is, this is what life has to bring us, but it's okay. What dies does come to life again. So expect those things. Sorry, I'm just looking at my viewfinder and I see that everything's crooked, but I don't know. I'm probably making it worse. Sorry. So expect the unexpected on this new journey. Just remember to have time to grieve and accept the loss of whatever it is, but do know that this is going to bring some new infinite possibilities, and it's going to start you off into beginning something new that you've never done before, because that is what Aries is going to be, the first in doing something new and something inventive. Also, this is also because I think of Aries is it's very brave. Okay. So there's going to take some courage to have this leap of faith to start this new journey, but also being very optimistic while doing it. Okay. So this really is all you really need to know for this month. Really seek, now this is interesting because this is really tap into your intuition, really being very spiritual this month, and tapping into that third eye. But we'll keep pulling some cards for you, okay? We have don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in, especially with that one here. But release this energy. Let go and let God. It's my favorite thing to say. Follow the stream. Dedication. Trust. Future rivers and ocean. Follow your emotions. Let your emotions run free. Not in a way of being crazy, but it's okay if your intuition is telling you to go this way. Go ahead and follow that intuition. The wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, and karmic jewels. You know what? I'm going to read that one. And let me see. And the healing lagoon. This is a time to heal. Okay. Definitely is a time to heal and rejuvenate, transform. I'm going to read this one. This card carries with great blessings, gifts, and fulfillment wishes. When it appears in a spread, it's a sign that things are happening and that the realization of your dreams are likely to occur. Ooh, dreams. Okay. Because this is also, people think that God talks to you through your dreams. So, of course, any creation requires embodiment and action. So it's not a sign to stop moving forward towards your dreams in a practical way. Rather, it offers deep encouragement to keep going and to trust that all the groundwork you've already put in place is working. Okay. It's also is a sign that helpful people are coming into your life to support you, creating your heart's deepest desire. So all your wishes are going to happen. Expect the unexpected gifts that are coming. and karmic jewels. Okay, recover, heal. It's a time to stop and reflect, especially when you have this energy here, and major traveling. And maybe this is what's going to help you recover. Let me pull last few cards for you guys. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Be very confident. Love yourself. Again, if you have pulled this reading more than once, if you pulled another reading, we had the Death card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So it makes me think that there is something that you lost, not necessarily a person, but something that you're grieving from. This could be a job. This could be your home. This could be your career. It could be a pet. It could be a friendship. Okay. Not a physical death, but maybe the relationship is ending. Something that is ending. But you have to learn that the endings are merely beginnings, which we have here. That's basically what this is saying, that this grieving is basically new beginnings. And service. I feel good when I can help others. So if you are grieving, and I find this to be so true. I had a friend who was losing their husband, not physically, but the relationship, getting a divorce. And to help her with this grief, she helped someone who was dying of cancer. So that is definitely something you can do. You want to help someone because you are still living, you are still alive. And to help you with that and realize that your life is not as bad as you think, you help others who really, really need the help, who can't even fathom. They wish they were in your position. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated with you. If you guys want more, you're like, I want more. I have availabilities for one-on-one readings. It's really affordable. So go ahead and click the link in the bio. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.